Hey everybody, welcome back to A Brief on Grief. So today I want to talk about kindness, and this is being inspired by a quote that has been inspiring me for about the past week. Something I saw posted at work. It's magnificent. At the hospital that I work at, we have this lovely hallway on one of the floors, and there's a bunch of kindness quotes and pictures and stuff up, and it's amazing little walk. Anyway, so this quote, it says kindness, and then it says is defined as the willingness to share your strength instead of reminding another of their weakness. And that is really powerful, and that's been powerful in my heart all week. But this morning I started to think about it differently. And I started to think, of course, because you know me, I'm always thinking about the shame involved in our lives and the shame involved in grief and how that affects our openness to speak about it. And in the shower, I was just thinking, it's not about strength and weakness at all. That's kind of saying that kindness, when somebody is struggling with grief or struggling with something in their lives, reaching out with them with your strength instead of their weakness. I don't like the term weakness, because that almost implies that they're struggling and their experiencing of grief is a weakness. And you know I'm totally against that. So I'm trying to think of how I would reword this quote. Because really, expressing your grief, expressing the uncomfortable feelings that may be coming up that you're experiencing from a loss of any kind, so whether it's manifesting for you in sadness or in anger or a feeling of loneliness, shame, guilt, whatever is all involved, being open to express that and to show that with the people that are asking you how you're doing that day or whatever, or maybe not just anybody that asks you, but the people that you trust, is about courage. It's about utter courage to be in that feeling, to courageously feel it all, like we've talked about before, and to be honest about what you're feeling and to love yourself through feeling it and through sharing it with others. And it's about those shame dragons. It's about slaying the shame, realizing that it's not a weakness that you're feeling this. It's not a weakness that you're grieving. It doesn't mean that you're failing in life. It doesn't mean any of that. And for you to courageously own what you're feeling is the strongest thing you can ever do. So hence you see why this quote doesn't quite work for me anymore. And I would reword it as kindness is the willingness to reach out, share the strength that you have, to remind others that their pain is not weakness and that they are magnificent and courageous for sharing their pain with you, and to remind them that it's only temporary and they'll get through it. That's what true kindness is to me. That's what that quote, in its shifted form now, has inspired in me and reminded in me about grief and the complete, utter courage it takes to feel it all and to share it and to love yourself the whole way through. So that's my little brief on grief today. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.